Hi everyone, my name is Marks918 here with my 3 picks for the first day of the Polish Darts Masters being held in Poland, where some of the best players from the PDC will face off against 8 of the best players from the region, in this case that being Eastern Europe more or less. And we've got some interesting matchups and some interesting plays. Starting off with the first match that we've got is going to be Chris Dobey against Georgi Yehirski, and honestly Yehirski has not been good at all recently. Didn't impress at the Euro Tours, didn't impress at the World Cup of Darts. I just don't think he is capable of competing with someone like Chris Dobey, who isn't playing his best darts at the moment, but for sure should be a lot better, and therefore I have 0.9 units on Chris Dobey, minus 3.5 legs at 158 odds. And then I have a bit of a special bet. I have Michael van Gerwen, or 1.3 units on Michael van Gerwen, King of the Oki at 180 odds. And King of the Oki essentially means that he needs to win the game, needs to have the most amount of 180s, as well as get the highest finish. And in this game, I think van Gerwen should have no issue with winning. He looked really good in his comeback last week in New York. When it comes to 180s, we might have a little struggle there because he isn't necessarily a big hitter in that regard. And finishing shouldn't really be a problem either. So that's the second play we've got. Then we have 1.3 units again on Littler against Sedlacek at over 8.5 legs at 180 odds. I've said this so many times. I think Karol Sedlacek is a phenomenal player. If he was playing anyone else than Luke Littler, I would have had a bit more confidence in him to do well. But Littler obviously is going to be really tough to beat. And that's why I've gone with over 8.5, because I still think that Sedlacek will be able to make it somewhat competitive. Then we have 1.4 units on Johnny Clayton to win at 173 odds in his matchup against Christopher Tyskie. Is that correct? Yeah. I think Clayton is playing phenomenal at the moment. Really good darts. Really did well at the World Cup of Darts as well. So, yeah, Ratajski definitely not in a bad spell of his career, but I think Clayton is a step above him. And lastly, I have 1.6 units on Nathan Aspinall, minus 2.5 legs at 162 odds. I think Aspinall's been playing phenomenal at the moment. Doing really, really well. One of the best players in the game right now. And his opponent, Cyganski, is not the worst player, not at all. When it comes to Polish darts, I think he's the second or third best player that they've got. So he definitely can throw some darts, but it should be no match for Aspinall. I've already posted my first set of MLB picks and one football play. Later on, I'll have some more plays out. If you want to be up to date with all of that stuff, be sure to follow me both here and on Twitter at Marks918. Catch you in the next one.